I never expected a simple grocery run to turn into one of the most emotional confrontations of my life. But sometimes, the universe has a funny way of throwing you face to face with the past, especially when you least want it. It was a quiet Sunday morning. I was half asleep, wearing sweatpants, messy hair tied up, and just wanted to grab some milk, bread, and maybe a snack before heading back home. Nothing dramatic, no big plans, no emotional roller coasters, just groceries. But the moment I walked into the store, something felt off. You know that strange feeling when someone's eyes are on you? I ignored it at first, pushing the cart forward, trying to remember if I needed eggs or not. Then, right in the middle of aisle 5, it happened. I locked eyes with a face I recognized instantly. A face I had prayed I would never see again. My ex's mom. Her eyes widened, her hand froze midway as she picked up a box of cereal, and for a second, we both just stood there, like time had paused. My heart dropped. My palms got sweaty. I felt that same old nervousness I had felt the last time my ex's family talked to me, the day everything fell apart. I wanted to turn around and run, pretend I didn't see her, pretend I wasn't me, but before I could take a step back, she started walking toward me. Her footsteps were slow, deliberate, like she had been waiting for this moment. "I haven't seen you in a long time," she said gently. Her voice hadn't changed. Still soft, still polite, but today there was something different, a sadness behind her smile. I swallowed hard. Uh, yeah, it's been a while. And then came the question I feared most. Why did you disappear? Why did you never text back? It hit me like a punch to the chest. Because she didn't know. She didn't know what her son had done. She didn't know what really happened the night I walked away. Forever. She thought I had just vanished. Like I didn't care. Like I had cut them off for no reason. And that hurt more than anything. I took a deep breath. Honestly, I didn't know what to say. Things ended badly. She frowned. Badly? He told me you just stopped replying. He said you moved on. I felt my throat tighten. He lied to her. Of course he did. That's not what happened, I whispered. She hesitated, then stepped closer. Then tell me, please. I always liked you. I always felt like you were family. Her voice cracked on the last word. Family. If only she knew. I looked down at my hands, trying to steady my voice. Your son broke me. He wasn't the person I thought he was. Her eyes softened, confusion spreading across her face. What did he do? I didn't want to reopen the wounds. I didn't want to break her heart. But she deserved the truth, at least a piece of it. I lied. A lot. More than I could handle. And when I confronted him, he made it seem like everything was my fault. I reached a point where staying was hurting more than leaving. For a long moment, she didn't say anything. Her eyes glistened like she was processing every word carefully, painfully. Then she whispered, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this. He never told me any of this. I nodded slowly. I didn't expect you to know. She took a deep breath, then something unexpected happened. She reached out and gently held my hand. You deserved better, she said softly. I could see it even back then. You brought peace into his life. I'm sorry he didn't value that. I felt tears sting my eyes. Of all the reactions I expected, this was not one of them. And then she said something that froze me. He hasn't moved on. He pretends he has, but he brings your name up more than he should. He never really let you go. I looked away, my chest heavy. It wasn't what I wanted to hear. I didn't need to know that, not after everything. But she wasn't finished. If you ever feel like talking, or if you ever feel like things ended unfairly, you can come to me. Not to him, to me. It was such a strange offering, so unexpected, so emotional. I nodded politely, not knowing what else to do. We stood there for another moment. Two people connected by a past neither of us chose, both hurting in different ways. Then she gave a bittersweet smile. Take care of yourself, and thank you for being honest with me. I watched her walk away, slowly, her shoulders slightly tensed, like she was carrying something heavier than her grocery bag. And I realized, sometimes the closure you need doesn't come from the person who hurt you, but from someone who loved them. I left the store that day with milk, bread, and surprisingly, a sense of peace I didn't know I needed.